Hey folks, it's Maxie here and welcome to the latest edition of the Young Team with Motherwell and FM 19. As usual, counting down to FM 20. Join us at the start of the January transfer window, first match of 2025. Re-game we've got against Kilmarnock at home, where we take on the... You say it's a winter break, but we're effectively playing Schalke and Sparta that time. It's not really a break, we're still playing games, just not competitive. Then come back into action with Elgin in the Scottish Cup before embarking on our Ladbrokes Premiership campaign after that. So, you last joined us for that near success in the Betfred Cup where we lost 1-0 to Celtic. Since then, league games all the way, and has it been a good run of form? It has indeed. You can see there quite a good run of games there with Salzburg in between. And it all started with a trip to Tynecastle to take on Hearts. Disappointingly, Regis Kiembe with the early sending off after 19 minutes. Home side took the lead for Scott Tennant, the new gen, before Eamon Brophy pulled a goal back, giving us a wee bit of a chance. Unfortunately, Derek White made it 2-1 to the home side with 4 minutes to go. That man, Eamon Brophy, back from injury, playing on the left-hand side as an inside forward, securing a precious point, you could say, against a team that has been in form of Hearts. Next up was a home match against Raith Rovers. I'm really proud of this one. Great performance. Only negative was injuries to Glenn Middleton and Jordan Stevens. You can see they're 3-0 up after 52 minutes. A double to spectacular free kicks from David Turnbull. 3-0 after Eamon Brophy's goal and Lewis Vaughan pulling a goal back for the visitors. We then moved on to the Europa League last group game against Salzburg. Really put out a rotated team there, as you can see. Dowie getting some minutes, a rare outing for Ryan Porteous and Luke Ayling, and a fantastic 4-2 win. A hat-trick for the man of the hour, Eamon Brophy, a goal for Richard Tate, and 2 goals for the visitors for Nico Burkhardt, but it put us in second place, and that will see us take on, drumroll please, PSV in the last 32. So quite tricky, but you never know. I doubt it, but there's a chance. There's always a chance. We then travelled to Tannadice and we took on Dundee United. João Pessoa with a goal and Greg Taylor securing a good 2-0 win. Good goal from Taylor in that one. And then a trip to Perth saw a 1-0 win with João Pessoa scoring again. So yeah, good run of form. 9 points from 9. Celtic travelled to Fir Park on Boxing Day. Took lead through Eamon Brophy. Unfortunately, a missed penalty first for them, then Alex Pinto scoring, and then Lewis Morgan turning our defence inside out to give the visitors a 2-1 win. And the last match I played just there, a nice 4-0 victory over Dundee. Perfect opportunity to give some folks some minutes on the bench as well. But goals from Brophy, Farquhar, Middleton, and João Pessoa gave us a 4-0 win, which sees the Ladbrokes Premiership table look as follows. So Rangers now lead with 51 points. Celtic suffering their first defeat, although a 5-point gap does have Celtic with 2 games in hand, so they could go back to the top. Hearts are close by with 41, and it's a good gap to us in 32. Hopefully we can pick that to 35 and try and catch them. Then you've got Dundee United in 29, Aberdeen 26, and then St Johnstone on 25. Quite close after that, and then you could say Kilmarnock and Raith Rovers drifted away at the bottom. So hopefully our aim is to get away from Dundee United, then catch Hearts, and I think the top 2 is maybe a bit out of our range, but if we can have an impressive run in the Scottish Cup and hopefully maybe shock PSV, then we'll see what happens. In terms of transfer news, Ryan Christie is now in. He is a Motherwell player. And in terms of out, Charles Dunn will be joining the Central Coast Mariners. It's looking likely that Cian Flanagan will be joining Notts County on a pre-contract agreement. And the only other bits of business is Josh Ginnelly out to Colchester for 57 grand and Frankie Kent for 38.5. There is a bit of money to play with, 90k, but 6 grand in wages. We'll more so be looking towards the loan market here, or maybe if we can sneak a transfer, maybe speak nice to the board to see if we can get some of that 8 million. And of course, there will always be people lingering over some of our players that are valued fairly decent. And that's to buy. Park. I know he's hiding because I do hide injured players, unavailable players. No, it's to buy them. Yeah, go for it. So the team's a bit rotated because we have been playing a couple of games recently. So the likes of Colin Curry, Mark Farquhar, Brian Murray are all on the bench to give them a rest. There's obviously a few people suffering from the flu, such as who brought it into the club. I think Greg Taylor eventually had it, but he's on the mend, shall we say. But a few people there a bit fatigued. I think Cadden's one with the flu. Just double check. No, that's right, he had the injury and that meant I was playing. Wasn't if it's Fitzpatrick, I was playing Brophy out in the right and I was playing Pessoa through the middle, which was the plan here until Pessoa was absolutely shattered. So decided him on the bench, we'll go away Chris Long on the right and Brophy as the main man. So, without further ado, this is the 1st of January. This is the last game before the winter break. Can we end with a victory? Squad number for the substitute, which is of course Ryan Christie, and we'll give him the number 33 shirt, and hopefully we can have some joy here. Kilmarnock, of course, just promoted this season to the league, and you can see again the usual kind of team from them. A lot of new gens, a lot of average players, and hopefully we can put the misery on them. Pile the misery, sorry, I should say. So, Lisa Flanagan, who's not going to be here for much longer, is going to get an opportunity just utilising the squad, but you let them know it's a shop window for them. Good save from Pop. That is one position I'm going to look to try and improve as goalkeeper. I don't feel Dowie's good enough. I don't feel Pop. He does help us at times, but a lot of the times he's like, Jesus man, just putting us in the shit. So we'll see what happens there. But here's Chris Long on the right hand side, and he cuts inside by his man. He's going to play it. He does to Greg Taylor in the volley, but it's just by the post of Rice. So it's interesting. I don't really know where I'm going to look to strengthen, but there will be some that we'll look at. Broughton, there we go. So we like to see a very common goal in this year's FM is the rebound from a corner. Free kick saving, sorry. Ball in from Middleton. Initial shot is saved, and he slots home the rebound. And you can see a win like that, if we can keep this up, will put us in a fantastic position. Saying that, it's been pretty even in terms of possession. Here's Middleton again, looks for Long. Porteous, and this time it's cleared from Finlayson after the save from Rice. So again, we're putting pressure on them. I want us to be a wee bit more clinical, but I suppose this is just a case of getting the victory and then hopefully giving some of our guys a little rest. So we'll see at half time. Keep up. I'm happy, and hopefully we can storm on here and do the job. Because I say, when I look at the teams in the bottom six, I instantly say we should be beating the teams, and that should hopefully be as much points as possible. I always say points against Rangers and Celtic are bonus points. Hearts and Aberdeen can be tricky. Same with Hibs, because they're just a bogey team for me. Saying that, Killie are playing some nice stuff. Here's Greg Killie. McDonald's got the run on his man. And Pop there with the save. Imagine he could catch a ball. It'd be fantastic. And the set piece. Well, he catches it there at the second attempt, of course, because he never does it the first attempt. Killie in. Finlayson's getting more. And the Motherwell keeper again to the rescue. So he's getting a lot of joy at that back post. Hopefully we can just put the pressure on here, win the ball. But yeah, it's been a very positive performance from Killie in the second half. See what we do here before we make a change. Here's Brophy out to Flanagan, Kayembe. Nice one-touch passing. Will Al Campbell take a shot? Nope, he'll lose the ball. And Kiltie's away. He's like a rocket. And that is going to see us down to 10 men because Anthony Ralston decides to dive in. And that is going to see a second yellow card and an early bath for him. So we'll make some changes here to give ourselves a better opportunity. And it is going to see Ryan Porteous coming off, and he will be replaced by, we don't have any right backs on the bench unfortunately. That's annoying. They're all injured. So it's going to be Murray having to try and fill in at right back. So that's not a great start. Chris Long's going to stay, he's going to play up front, and there's going to be Eamon Brophy that'll come off for Fitzpatrick. And we're also going to see Glenn Middleton come off, replaced by Ryan Christie, because we are down to our last options in most positions, as you can see. And it's a lot of people that are not really natural in those positions. So we'll see what we can do. Christie's probably not ready for half an hour, but I was really low on options, and his versatility was just someone I felt like would do really well on the bench and give us a good opportunity. Let's change that to positive. Hope we can hold on, but it's not been as convincing as I would like. I've noticed as well there's been a lot of goals from throw-ins, like mistakes from the defence, just playing it straight to an opposition player. Oh, McDonald's in again, and Pop again scoring. So it's the benefit for the opposition of us playing a high line, but at times we were just criminally being exposed. But I just prefer my teams playing so high because it keeps the ball down the other end of the park. And here's Fitzpatrick to Campbell. Nothing stupid. I'll keep the ball. That's it. Keep it moving. Ryan Christie. What will he do? Oh, and he loses the ball. Fantastic. So Killie, despite their position, have looked very dangerous here. Fair enough, a lot of the time we've had 10 men. Craig Tanner does score, but the former Motherwell man thankfully is offside. We can have a little sigh of relief there, but we are badly needing this break just to help the fitness of some of our players. And we do have 2 matches, which is not going to help a little bit, so I might look to see if it'll let me cancel that Sparta one. Broughton, Fitzpatrick. Can we just get a full-time whistle, ref? That would be beneficial. Get the points in the bag. We do. It says we bossed it from start to finish. Probably didn't help. We went down to 10 men. Yeah, not great at all. Well done, but could be so much better. That would be my message. But yeah, 6 points clear of Dundee United, 6 points behind Hearts. We're kind of in the middle, but we really, really need to be moving on, trying to get ourselves into the best position possible. We'll find Anthony Ralston. He feels it's unhappy. Don't be a stupid idiot then. Let's see what he's saying. Standard punishment. It's not really, but comes to worse, we can try and sell him for $1 million. So that's going to be it for this particular episode. We'll try our best to have a good January window. So we'll probably target in that next video. It is roughly around Dundee again, or possibly the Hearts game. I just prefer doing home games better. But will they let us cancel that friendly? Good. Just give some of our players a bit of a break. But yeah, the plan is, honestly, just to try and have a good window here. Try and get some bodies out the door. And really try and push on in that second part of the season. And at least give PSV a bit of a game. Make it a bit of a contest, although I do think it'll be very unlikely. If you look at PSV, a couple of people in big money, like sort of Alessandro Shop. If anybody remembers the old Rangers save we had in this channel, he was a part of that, the Austrian midfielder. Also got the likes of Eric Gutierrez in there, Nico Schultz, Art Ramasla, probably butchered that horribly. Victor Camarasa, I'm pretty sure that's the boy that played for Porto, I want to say. No, Cardiff. I'm sure there was a guy with a similar name at Porto. And Andres Dreyer, had a loan spell at St Mirren. Drop him some knowledge. But apart from that, a lot of good new gens, a lot of good younger players that maybe are like 17 at start, like sort of Tommy St Jago. We'll see what happens, and this man's off 27 million, which is just quite frankly scary. That is Amoros Nishiri Minamana. Try saying that. Starts off at Utrecht, so I like buy him. It seems to turn out pretty decent. So yeah, that's going to be it. We'll see what we can do against them, but that'll be a wee well off. But yeah, hopefully a good window. We can kick on from there. So thanks for watching. Much appreciated. Please enjoy the rest of your evening. Any comments, any likes, etc. Much appreciated. Subs as well. As I say, we will not be finishing this save till we have a goddamn Champions League in the bag. The second one for Motherwell, the first in this particular save. So thanks again, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.